So for housing to become affordable, three things must happen. Number one, income must increase. I mean, it doesn't make sense that our national minimum wage cannot even afford rent. So since we're already constantly aiming that our housing, our services, and our products compete with global pricing, then it is only fair also that our wages and salaries also come to par with global income standards. The problem of housing is actually in access. So the first way to enable access to affordable housing is to increase income. So that's number one. Number two is planning. We must use planning, I mean city planning, to increase access. And for this, there are three levels involved. First is in the cost of land. We must create allowance for people to now start owning land in smaller fractions that they can afford. Because when the planning is locked with minimum of 300 square meter, where a lot of people's income and reality is 50 square meter or 60 square meter, it then makes sense that we fine tune our planning processes to accommodate the acquisition, titling, and approval of such land sizes as it matches people's income and budget. So part two of that planning process is to make approval more income or more use case responsive. Because now when we allow people to use land in different small sizes, it means also that approval must accommodate and allow people to use and build such land legally. We now have to consider income of the person, the family size, how they are using it, and what are the trade-offs for the things they can have or they cannot have. Part three is for construction. But for this, we need to even go deeper than just planning and make sure that our energy, power, and transportation sectors work very well to support manufacture of standardized and prefab building technology. As this will create multiple alternatives and even foster competition with the ultimate goal of driving down the cost of building construction. And this brings me to the third thing that must happen for housing to become affordable, is to keep fueling and maintaining the system that powers using the approval and planning processes to influence and create better access to housing. Because for approval to become one on one, it means that the people trust government and government agencies enough that when they carry their matters to government, they are guaranteed that there will be solutions, a listening here, and there will be a genuine intention to help them solve their problem, rather than somebody just looking for mistakes or loopholes for which to charge them or fine them a levy. This kind of relationship will only happen when government agencies, approval offices, building control agencies, and their officers now prioritize educating, interacting, and working with the public above just generating revenue. And that here is the crux of the matter, that to solve housing, we must enable access. And that beyond whether it is developers that build it and dash people the housing, or it is government or the people themselves that build such houses, the true solution to this housing crisis is designing and planning our cities to enable people influence, dictate, and control how they live. I hope this helps.